Hey guys, welcome back to Regina's World. This is, the special video for the 15th of the month, which is all about Medicare. And this week, we're talking about Medicare Part C. This month, we're talking about Medicare Part C. And for those who are unfamiliar with what Medicare Part C is, I'm here to let you know. So from your friendly insurance agent, right here in the heart of Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm here to answer as many questions as I can in this video about Medicare Part C. I'm not going to go into complete depth because it's too technical, but I am going to give you the best overview that I possibly can. So, if you want to be interested in your Medicare Part C, you can show this video to your family members, any of your elders who is turning 65, who is in Social Security age or retirement age. They might want to know this information before they get enrolled into a plan, because AEP is a month away, and we're going to get bombarded with a lot of calls, and we're going to be doing a lot of sign-ups. So this is the time to do your research about your plans. So again, today we're talking about Medicare Part C. If you're interested in this video, please stay tuned, and we're going to jump right into this video, okay? Okay, so I have my iPad here, and I'm going to read you something. What is Medicare Advantage plans or Medicare Part C? I'm just going to read this paragraph because this kind of sums it up of what it is, okay? It said Medicare Advantage plans are another way to get your Medicare Part A and Part B coverage. Medicare Advantage plans, sometimes called Part C or MA plans, are offered by Medicare-approved private companies that must follow rules set by Medicare. Most Medicare Advantage plans include prescription drug Part D. In many cases, you'll need to use healthcare providers who participate in the plan network and service area for the lowest costs. These plans set a limit on what you'll have to pay out of pocket each year for covered services to help protect you from unexpected costs. Some plans offer out-of-network coverage, but sometimes at higher costs. Remember, you must use the card for your Medicare Advantage plans to get your Medicare covered services. Keep your red, white, and blue insurance card in a safe place because you need it if you ever switch back to original Medicare. Below are the most common types of Medicare Advantage plans, and we'll get into that in a moment, okay? So let's ask the one question. Who can get Medicare Part C? Anybody that has Medicare Part A and B. If you have Medicare Part A and B, you can definitely get C. Another common question, can you get out of a Medicare C plan if you don't want it? Absolutely. There's two ways to get out of it during the AEP. Well, there's a few ways to get out of it. During the AEP, which is October 7th through the 17th. You heard me talk about this in several videos now, which is AEP. You can bounce in and out of plans. You can try different plans, different companies. If you don't want this an Advantage plan anymore, that is your time to try something different. You can switch to a prescription drug plan if you wanted to without any penalties. If you wanted to go out to a supplement, you can try that and drop your MA and go into a supplement and get your original Medicare Part A and B back. So several ways to get it to drop it without any penalties. It's just certain times of the year you can do it. If it's not AEP or your initial IEP, or you just turning 65 and you can enroll in it, or open enrollment season or something like that, or you have to have a special election period. We talked about special election periods in another video. And I think in my last video or the video before, so you have to have one of those to be able to switch in and out of a plan once a year. So let's say if you moved from Nevada to California, you can switch your plan and change to something else without any penalties with that special election period, okay? So that's how you get in it. That's how, if you wanted to get out of it, you can get out of it. That's how you get out of it. Let's talk about cost. Well, now cost is a very hard thing to really discuss because technically Medicare gives a certain company, I'll use United Healthcare, Medicare gives a certain amount of money to an insurance company, a private company, to offer these Medicare Advantage plans at very low price to sometimes zero premium. And you will be surprised how many times a day I hear, this is too good to be true. There is no way you can offer me a plan with zero premium. Yes, we can. Most Advantage plans have zero premiums. So I do 100% recommend people who's eligible for Advantage plan to at least try it, because it comes with so many benefits. I mean, so many benefits with a plan, depending on the plan and the state. If you're an elder who needs transportation, who doesn't drive anymore, most Advantage plans have transportation. They have over-the-counter credit. If you're a dual agent, the dual member, have Medicare and Medicaid, you're eligible for a dual plan and you get more. So if, let's say, the original, like a regular HMO plan has a over-the-counter credit of $50 every quarter, every 3 months. With a dual plan, they can give you $450 for over-the-counter credit. You might not even use all that $450, but that's how much you're able to get if you're a dual member. So you get more stuff if you're dual eligible. But on most MA plans, not only do you get transportation, you get over-the-counter credits, you get dental, you get vision, you get exams, you get frames that cost up to $300. I have normal Medicaid. Right now I have Medicaid. My Medicaid only pays $75 to a frame, so I get the really cheap ones. United Healthcare pay up to $300 towards frame, so you can really get some really good glasses, and you get those every 2 years. What else they get? Transportation, over the counter. You get healthy food, so they can deliver food to your home several times out of the month. You get if you can't get to the doctor, you get these visits every month or something like that. You get it's so many things. You get a Fitbit bracelet. You get gym memberships, all in an Advantage plan. All this comes in an Advantage plan. So all you have to do is doing right now, since it's right before AEP, it's that time to be searching around, calling different companies, just trying to find out what benefits comes with your MA plans. And if you have extra help, what other benefits can you get? Because there's so much more that you can get if you're dual eligible. You know what I mean? So you can get those little necklaces. So if you're a single person who lives alone and you have fall issues, they can give you those little things that if you fall, you have the button that you can push, no extra charge to you. There is fees. There is fees if you go into the hospital and things like that. It's a certain amount of out-of-pocket max that you have to pay. It could be like $4,500, but after you meet that $4,500, you don't pay anything else. You're not out of pocket. So people get confused of what is out of pocket. That is any monies that you spend towards your plan. Whether you're in the hospital, your co-payments, whatever it is, any money you spend towards your plan that goes to your out-of-pocket max. Once you meet your $4,500, you've met it. You don't have anything else to pay, right? So those are like the price range. So I can't technically give you a price range of a plan, because most times you can get a plan depending on the states. Depending on the plan, you can have a plan that has a high out-of-pocket max and have a high copayment, a high premium, like $80, $100 or something like that. But we don't really look at those plans unless a member have extra help, because extra help usually pay for those premiums. So the member don't even have to worry about it, even if they do have it. So we don't really, those aren't the first plans that we look at. We look at the $0 plans first and see what the benefits, look at what the member is stating that they want in their plan. If the $0 plan doesn't have what they want, then we'll look at the plans with the premiums and then look at those. If the plan with the premium matches what they want and they have extra help, we'll pitch the member that. Or even if they don't, if that's the best plan, we'll still pitch it. It's still up to the member if they want the plan or not. All right, but that is what we do. That is what we do. So we've talked about how to get it, what is Medicare per se, the prices. Let's move on to prescription drugs. So one of the beauties of a Medicare Advantage plan is that this is a way to get a prescription drug plan. So there's three ways. You can get an individual plan, You can get it in conjunction with a supplement plan, or you can get it with Medicare Part C, which is your Advantage plan. Let me repeat that again. So there's 3 ways to get a prescription drug plan. You can get it with original Medicare, so you have your Medicare Part A, you have your Medicare Part B, and then you enroll in your Medicare Part D. So you have Medicare Part A, Part B, and Part D. Or you have a supplement. So when you have a supplement, you have to have a prescription drug plan to go with it. So now you have the supplement, Medicare Part A, Part B, a supplement, and Part D. Or you can go and get a Medicare Advantage plan. Under the Medicare Advantage plan, all of your health needs is under the plan. So you don't use your Medicare Part A and B individually anymore. All of your services are under your Medicare Part C. So if you go to the doctor, you give them your United Healthcare card. You go to the pharmacy, you give them your United Healthcare card. All of your services are under United Healthcare now because you have your Medicare Part C plan. So again, your Medicare Part D is built in into your Medicare Part C. So you don't have an extra fee that you have to pay because it's already built in. So you can go the individual route and get a Part D plan and you have a premium, or you can have a Medicare Part C and avoid the premium altogether. How to join up for a Medicare Part C plan? There's a few ways. You can either go online at Medicare.com, Medicare.gov. Medicare.gov. You can call 1-800-MEDICARE or 1-800-633-4227. You can call an individual insurance company like myself through United Healthcare and get enrolled in the plan, or you can sit down and talk to a licensed agent in your area and they can go over the plans with you and they can assist you with enrolling. You can get you a broker or / agent, same difference, and they can handle all that for you. So it's a few ways you can go about it. So whichever way best suits you, go for it. Okay, so this last bit is a little bit I'm not going to try to overcomplicate it. I'm just going to try to make it as simple as possible. This is specifically about the plans itself, the different plans that Advantage Plan offer. They offer HMOs, they offer PPOs, they offer SNPs, and I'll explain the difference in a moment, PFFS plans, okay? So each one of them, I'm going to explain the difference. The HMO plan. The HMO plan is a network of doctors that is in the network. So, or I'm going to read you this so this can explain it. In HMO plans, you generally must get your care and services from providers in the plan network. So that means like here in Las Vegas, the network, Valley Health. So if they have an HMO plan at Valley Health, you have to use all of their doctors that's associated with that network. A PPO plan is a group of doctors that has, I'm going to read this to you as well. It's called Preferred Provider Organization. So this says a Medicare PPO is a type of Medicare Advantage Medicare Advantage Plan Part C offered by a private insurance company. The PPO plans have a network of doctors, other healthcare providers, and hospitals. You pay less if you use doctors, hospitals, and other healthcare providers that belong to a PPO, but you have the capability of using outside doctors in an outside network, but you will pay more. So I will give you an example. When we offer PPOs, let's say one of our members call and say they want a specific doctor. And the plan that we offered them was an HMO. So remember, you have to use in-network doctors to have an HMO. So they say, I want this specific doctor. That doctor isn't on the HMO network. So we pitched them a PPO. So the PPO, you'll still get all the same benefits that you offer, but that specific doctor may not be in the network. But as long as they accept United Healthcare as an insurance company, they accept United Healthcare. They don't specifically have to take that plan, But as long as they accept United Healthcare, you can still see that doctor. So let's say if you use an in-network doctor, the in-network doctor copayment may be $20. So if you went to the out-of-network doctor, it would be maybe $40. So it'd be a higher copayment. So if you went to an in-network hospital, the hospital copayment may be different than if you went to a hospital that's out of network. So if you went to Valley Hospital, it could be $100 a day. If you went to Summerlin, it may be $200 a day. You see what I mean? So it's an in-network copayment, out-of-network copayment. In-network fees, out-of-network fees. You have the flexibility to use in-network or out-of-network doctors with a PPO. Okay, so I said SNPs. So what is a SNP plan? All right, so let's read what is a SNP plan. Medicare SNPs are a type of Medicare Advantage plan like an HMO or PPO. Medicare SNPs limit memberships to people with specific diseases or characteristics. Medicare SNPs tailor their benefits, provider choices, and drug formularies to best meet the specific needs of the group. So let's say this is a dual. SNPs are usually dual. So they usually have Medicare. They usually have Medicare and Medicaid, and they usually have some kind of illness. So like diabetes or end-stage renal disease or some kind of disease like that, or some kind of heart disease. What is it called? Coronary something, some kind of heart disease. They usually can get a SNP, right? And then we have chronic plans. You have to have a chronic illness to get those, like cancer or something like that. You have to have a chronic illness to get those, but there's a specifically designed for people who have a chronic illness. SNPs are specifically designed for those who have some kind of disease. All right, and they're usually dual eligible because they have Medicaid and Medicare. All right, so we do those. I'm licensed to sell SNPs as well, and I don't sell them often, but I am licensed to sell both of them. And the last plan, I don't sell these often, but these are called private fee-for-services, and it is in the name what these plans are. They pay or fee for the service. So whatever service you get, it has a fee, and you pay for that. Okay, and I'll read the definition. It says a Medicare PFF plan is a type of Medicare Advantage Part C offered by a private insurance company. These plans aren't the same as original Medicare or Medigap. The plan determines how much it will pay doctors, other healthcare providers, and hospitals, and how much you must pay to get the care. So let me repeat that last part again. The plan determines how much it will pay the doctor, other healthcare providers, hospitals, and how much you must pay when you get the care. So again, this is a fee for service. So that means whatever service you get comes with a fee, and you must pay that fee. It's just that simple. So if you don't want to, commit, to a full-on Medicare, one of these plans, maybe want to go look at this route that you pay for the services that you want. You pay for the service. Does that make sense? So I don't really sell these that often. I really don't even see these that often on rosters to United Healthcare, but these are an option if you ever want to go that route. All right, so that's pretty much what Medicare Advantage plans are, and I pretty much covered everything. There's no real reason to go deep down into the details. I covered really the basics, how you get in it. They're offered by private insurance companies. That's your Medicare Part C, how to enroll in it, how to get it, how to lose it, when to enroll, who can enroll you, the plans that private insurance companies offer. So if there's anything else that you want to know that I didn't answer in this video, you can go to Medicare.gov and look up Medicare Part C and do a research and find out if there's any other information that I did not answer that you can find online, or I'm sure you can Google on YouTube. A lot of people who's probably talking about this same topic, especially this time of year. So I hope this video helps somebody. And I'll see you in November talking about Medicare Part B. Bye, everybody.